What's going on, guys? We are live for the first time. We're just doing a test stream. What's going on? Trying to get my stand set up. Alrighty, here, let's see what we got going on. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I'm trying to mess with all this stuff on here. We have 0 viewers right now, so this is what we're working with here. This is going to be our front and back of our jacket. And then this is going to be the sleeves. Bam, there we go. We got 1 viewer. What's going on, guys? What's up there, Diaz? We're making a sweater here. Flip this camera around. Bam. That's what we do around here. A little sewing and show you one of my other ones that I've made before. Damn, we got 16. This is a jacket I made for my kid. Thanks for liking the shirt there. But we're about to be making another jacket. Show y'all another one here real quick as we get started. It's a nice Santa Claus Coca-Cola one. Oh, cool. Thanks, Amazon. I don't know how that works, but just a shirt, bud. On the front here, we got a nice Santa Claus hat. Trains. Pretty cool, but this is what we're working on here today. We're gonna make this one and this one into a jacket. So, hang tight with us as we get everything set up. Damn, back down to 2 viewers. That sucks. All right, that's our arm. Now, this is our front here, so I don't know how yeah, sorry, Amazon, but we don't be tolerating no shit around here, bud. Down to 1 viewer. All right. Turn this sucker around. And I think we're just going to do this thing right down the center for the front and the back, and not really worry about anything else, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get much of anything else out of this blanket. So that's our front. This is our back. And we're just kind of laying everything out, seeing how it's going to fit. What's up? We're back to 2 viewers, so progress is being made, I reckon, guys. Like and subscribe. But so that's our front, that's our back. We have to fold this blanket in half to cut out the front and back, and then we got to cut out our arms out of the other blanket. But this is what we're working at right now. Damn, there we go, 3 viewers. Let's go, guys. Like and subscribe for your boy. But that's what we're working on, so bear with us. And be forewarned, I'm not the best sewer, but we're giving this thing a try anyways. We're just going to fold this sucker down the middle. I already washed these blankets and dried them. That way they're pre-shrunk or whatever. So whenever I cut all this stuff out, it sews together nicely. Now we're trying to see where this stuff is going to measure out to, and where I want to place these patterns at for our design or pattern. Damn, down to no viewers. Now I don't have any weights, so I just use decks of cards. We're about to cut that out there. We got to serge it and iron it down, and then we'll be cutting out our back. And let's see how this string goes, guys. Laying out our pattern on here. Whoever's watching. And something like that. It's time to get the cutting. See what the chat's saying. Nothing. One viewer. What's up, my one viewer? Like and subscribe, dude. Yeah, still one viewer. I don't know who you are, but thanks for hanging out. How's it going, chat? Cutting out this first panel. Maybe next time I'll do this stuff off stream so it can just kind of be me sewing. Who knows? But this is my first string though, so we're just winging it, guys. Alrighty, chat. Here is our front panel to all two of our viewers here. Like and subscribe, guys. But that's going to be the front of our jacket. Let me move this angle a little bit. There we go. Maybe that's better. This is going to be the front here. Now we're about to cut the back out real quick so we can serge everything and then get to cutting out the sleeves. Put everything back up as best can. Try to flatten everything back out. We are on to the next one. I did that right there because we're supposed to cut on the fold line here, but I want my pattern to be laying the proper direction, so we are going to lay this on our fabric, try to get it lined up a decent way. Bam, there we go, guys. About to cut out the back. No viewers, but that's all right. And it's getting up there, so we're going to cut out our back pattern and then we'll be sewing. How's the chat doing? It's not doing. No viewers either. All right. Maybe we streamed to nobody for a while, huh? YouTube says I can only have 25 viewers until I reach 1,000 subs. So everybody can like and subscribe. There's that. No viewers. Bam, and there's our back. What's up, my one viewer? What's up? Hey, what's up, Lee? My dog. Showing up. You a real one, bud. My one viewer. Appreciate it, bud. We got our front and back cut out, Lee. Here we go, bud. Bam. I can't really see glare on the screen, but that's going to be our front. This one's our back. And then what I do, Lee, because I'm not professional or anything yet, is I take me a nice Sharpie right here, and I got to write on mine front or back. That way I don't forget. So pretty much everybody that has one of my garments, they have this written on the inside of all of them. Ooh. But alrighty, here, let's see if we can't get this to go up a little bit. Unfortunately, that seems like that's as high as my stand goes, but I think that it definitely goes higher. But we're going to be doing some serging here. Turn this around so y'all can see what's going on. Got my sewing machine, my serger. I definitely need some better lighting in here. Oh, because I lost my light bulbs. That's why it's not so bright. But yeah, Lee, that makes sense, but that way I'm not leaving marks on it, you know. But that's why I need you around, so you can instruct me on all the proper way to do this stuff. Or that's what those classes are for, huh? I imagine. We'll get there one day, Lee. Just bear with me, bud. Man, maybe that's a good angle. Who knows? We're about to find out. I wish I had another light bulb so I could put a new light bulb in my living room. Man, we got the serger going. My headphones from playing video games earlier. I know class is good, Lee. I went to school. I know it's good. Now is where you really get to see me shine, Lee. You get to see me sew for the first time, bud. Like, oh my gosh, this guy's crazy. But here we go. Now, I don't know what you would do, Lee. I always try to round my corners. Maybe I'm supposed to go just straight and trim, but that's not how we be doing things around here. So, bear with me. And anybody that's watching besides Lee, I got one other viewer. Don't follow anything I do, because we just fake it till we make it around here. 33 years and we got this far, so. I did wash these blankets though, Lee, so I have that going for me. Oh, 20th October, way to go, Lee. You'll make it a 31 day. Glad I could help you out there, Lee. And here's one quick shout out for Lee. Fuck fast fashion, huh? There we go, bud. Is it really a stream without a rant? It would be nice though, to do something that I don't have to surge one time, huh? Because I feel like I lose some of my points, or like the little things that it says to cut on the pattern. Whenever I surge this crap, I lose that stuff. Or should I just skip the surge and sew it together? That way I don't lose those things. Who knows? But we're surging, so this is what we started doing like this. So this is how we're going to keep doing it. But there is the back all nice and surged up. We'll throw that to the side so we can go iron that, Lee. We're gonna go iron that sucker here in a minute. Man, here's the front. Any new viewers that aren't in attendance, what's up guys that aren't there? Iron as you go. More than one. I just iron after I surge, and then I iron after I sew it all together. I don't know if that's right or not, Lee, but that's just how I be doing it. I think that's right. Hey, they're not home right now. Sorry. Sorry guys, that was the neighbor kid coming to look for my kids, but they're at grandma and grandpa's right now, so sorry neighbor kids, you got to leave. Iron each seam. Yeah, I do that after I do the whole thing though, Lee. I don't do it as I make each seam. So should I be doing each seam as I make it, or should I be doing it just at the fucking end? I'd just be doing it at the end. But this is probably my favorite part. Do it as you go. Noted, Lee. Well, we'll try to implement that. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, though, so damn. Maybe we're stuck in our ways already. Who knows? This is probably my favorite part of sewing, though, was serging and getting to watch all the machine work and it cut everything, and this is probably my favorite part. Man, look at that, Lee. We got 2 viewers, but we're about to pop up and act like we don't know nobody around here. Which is crazy that people are scared of a serger, because my first probably 5 or 6 things I ever made, I made them with only a serger. And if I can figure out the serger, then anybody can figure it out. Yeah, like and subscribe. Listen to Lee. He's the man with the plan. Right, and then it's crazy that people don't like serging, because let me flip this thing around. It literally tells you everything. Even when you bust this bad boy open. And if I can figure it out enough to make garments with only a serger, after never having sewed before in my life, then I think anybody can figure that out. Bam, there we go. And see, Lee, I got no catch tray, so it just falls here, so just off to the wind. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know, let's not get me banned, Lee, for being sexist or anything around here. Not that freaking women are scared of everything. Come on, Lee. Get your shit together, dude. It's 2025, equal opportunity and all that crap. Let's go. Ooh, my class is full of women and one guy but wait, her serger to my mentor because she didn't like using it. Damn, crazy. Man, maybe I need to go do a class and just tell everybody, just give me your shit. No, I'm just being facetious there, Lee. I'm just trying not to get banned on my first live stream, bud. And well, there's the front and the back done, guys. I would take you with me to go and watch the I've said worse. Yeah, me too, Lee. Me too, bud. I would take you to go watch me sew this or iron this out real quick, but my laundry room's a mess. So let me go plug that sucker in and I'll be right back. I guess I could just take you with me and just front view this crap so you can't see my messy house. It's not super messy, but our house is lived in. So, and I don't have a maid or anything. Maybe one day after I'm able to pop off and act like we don't know nobody, Lee. Or if you make it before me, buddy, you can send a maid over to my house. Man, but we got our iron plugged in. Let's turn this light on here so we got some light in there. I agree, Lee. I agree, bud. I gotta get a drink though, guys, so bear with me. I had up to 16 viewers though, Lee, at one point. Back live, there we go. Well, mom's on the way back with my kiddos, so it might get loud around here in just a minute. Right now we're waiting on our iron to heat up. Hey, thanks, Lee. Yeah, they came and went real fast though, but they didn't hang around. So it is what it is. Yeah, I had one person tell me that my shirt looked nice, and then the next comment I deleted it just because I don't want no bullcrap on my chat. But he was like, "Nice shirt, looks kind of racist." I was like, "Well," I said, "Thanks for saying nice shirt." And then the next message I had to delete, and then he left. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, it happens. Are you streaming tonight, Lee, or are you just going to hang out and watch me? Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. I just deleted his comment. Nice way to start off my first stream ever, you know. Right, just coming in, just dirtying up my chat for no fucking reason. Didn't even subscribe or like my video or nothing. Just, oh, Lee, look at that, dude. That's a heart. Maybe, I don't know how the people do that. Like that. I don't know. Close enough, but. I see your hearts in the chat, Lee. But I'm trying to find my water bottle so I can water up my iron real quick. Oh, you streamed today, Lee? And I missed it, dude. I feel like a bad friend. Instant ban. Ban hammer in effect. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers though, Lee, because right now I can only have up to 25 people plus subscribers in my live stream. So YouTube's putting the brakes on me, man. They're trying to hold your boy down and oppress me. Man, I've got that good water right there out of the fridge. Oh, 4 a.m. Yeah, pimpin', I definitely wasn't going to be there for that one. That's sleeping time. Oh, there we go. Y'all can't really see the mess of my laundry room. Yeah, it says that up until 1,000 subscribers that they limit you to 25 watchers plus whoever is subscribed to you. So I guess if that means I got like 800 subscribers, I could have 800 plus 25 other random people. That's kind of dumb, but they're billionaires and I'm not, so I guess they know something I don't. Yeah, that's why I'm broke, Lee. How's it being on the other side of it though, Lee? Huh? How do you like just chilling? What are you doing? Look at you, Lee. It's a gold star for you, bud. What I'm doing right now, ironing these things, that's all because of you, Pippin. Yes, my kiddos. Yes. What's up, my boy?
So, you remember last time it was my birthday?
Uh-huh.
Nina didn't give me nothing. My birthday gift coming tomorrow. Because you remember Nina gave me nothing?
What are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow with Nina?
So, no, I'm not going there. So, the birthday gift sometimes has been overall. Because you remember it was last time my birthday?
Uh-huh.
Her didn't give me nothing.
Okay, so what's she getting you?
I'm getting walkie-talkies.
Okay.
Kinetic
Sand.
Minecraft blocks.
Okay.
And a dart thing. So that's for it.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mom. No, that's fine. That's fine. I got some right on the All right. Thanks, Ma. Oh, he did. He's the best helper, Mom. He's the best helper. Do you feel like a big boy? Yeah. Sorry guys, that's my kiddos getting dropped off by their grandmother. No dude, it's late, man. It's gonna be dark. It's already 8 o'clock. So I guess we'll go tomorrow. How was Nina's? We're almost done ironing there, Lee, so bear with me, bud, and we'll be back to the good stuff. Yes, my baby.
Since we already had to have a snack.
I guess so. How was your spaghetti?
Again.
Oakland? Yep. There's no more ice creams. We did this morning.
I only had one.
Same with Daddy. There was only 2 left this morning. One thing that's cool about Streamingly is it's got the timer up there, so I can see how long it's taking me to make these garments, right? Because I've never like timed myself or paid attention, but damn, takes longer than I thought it was taking. Because we're almost 45 minutes into this thing. I don't know, maybe I've been working for like 30 minutes because the first couple minutes I was just kind of getting stuff set up and trying to figure out what all the different functions did on this live. Oh, you're good, bud. I'll be doing what you do, probably just talking to the wind. Thanks, Lee. All right, there we go on that. Everything's ironed on our front and back panel. So now time to cut out our arms. I'm gonna set y'all right there. This is the arms right here, Lee. So there are only 2 blankets I had that are kind of like similar-ish. So I don't know how to. Trying to lay this out so we can get the best looking parts of this blanket on here. So just bear with me as I let my brain work, guys. Guess that'll work down there. I don't have any fabric weights, Lee, so I just used some old playing card decks. Check on that chat. It's juice, guys, so don't flag me, YouTube. Here, I'll move it so y'all can watch me work, huh? There we go. Maybe that's better. Bam. All right, that's our first sleeve there. Now to cut out the second one. Whew. I'm thinking about going back to I'd rather have some whiskey. Yeah, I'm a rum guy. Maybe because I'm from Florida, Lee, but I like rum, kind of partial to that. Damn, cut it out nicely. Hey, I passed kindergarten, Lee, so they taught me how to use scissors a long time ago. I prefer smoking, Lee. Ooh. One thing, bud, is I'm thinking about going back to my old pattern because I feel like I was able to make a jacket out of one blanket. And following a pattern, it takes me 2 blankets to make 1 jacket. Also, I don't know, maybe it's just the pattern too. I feel like sometimes it's the pattern, or like whatever is on the jacket really has a lot to do with how it ends up. Bam, I guess that'll work there. Oh. One thing's gonna be nice is it's gonna leave me all kinds of cool stuff to cut out to do some patchwork stuff with though. So fingers crossed. Trying to get a couple things made by this weekend, Lee. I got a big 2-day market in Tampa. So I want to bring a bunch of stuff that I've made or put together. Ooh, and then me and one of my buddies are gonna sleep on the beach instead of renting a hotel. So just one viewer though, Lee, huh? Guess this is the grind, huh, bud? I don't think we chose a very popular streaming activity though. So I guess maybe it's our fault. Alrighty, well there's both of our arms cut out. So time to go back to the serger. Oh, don't do that. Oh, damn, Lee. Well, I guess you're going to be hanging out with me for months too then, bud. Yeah, it's definitely a, I don't know. It's what I like spending my time doing nowadays. One day I'll have a fancy setup like you though, Lee. I'm out of drink now. Then whenever I surge, I like to do all the straight sides first. So sometimes if y'all see me looking at stuff, I'm trying to see which way I'll get to sew more straight lines before I have to start sewing the rounded edges or anything like that. There's one sleeve down. Oh, we got 2 viewers now, Lee. Hey, like and subscribe, random person. Say what's up. We're making some tapestry pullovers right now. We'll plug our iron back in. We'll plug this so it didn't burn the house down. And I need to go get some water so I can give it something to drink. I'll be right back. Well, I'll bring y'all with me, but. What's up, one random person? Like and subscribe and help a real one out, you know? Need all the help that you can give me. One random person. We got the front and the back of my sweater already cut out and serged together. We're doing the sleeves right now. I just serged them. I gotta iron them out real quick, and then we'll be to trying to assemble this thing, I reckon. We're an hour into this stream. Hello, other person I know, Lee, right? They're shy, so don't pressure them, Lee, into talking, but all right. I know, Lee, but We don't want to scare people off though, bud. Put too much pressure on them and they might have a panic attack or something. Like, oh, these people are too friendly around here. They're talking to me. Maybe they're an introvert. Although I know you're watching though, because I see the view counter, so. You think it's more creepy, Lee, when they don't say anything and they're just watching you? Or when they're just quiet in the background? Because right now it's like they could be standing outside my window watching me. And that we would think was creepy if somebody was standing outside the window watching you. Just random thoughts, you know. No, I'm not paranoid, Lee. I got firearms, bud. Nothing paranoids me. Just send a couple rounds through the closet and anything in there is gonzo, you know? Just kidding, chat. Right, guys, yeah, I'm a veteran, so if I say something crazy, it's not my fault. It's the government's fault. We blame them motherfuckers. The next thing I'm getting, Lee, right, is an ironing board. I have one, Lee. Honestly, I've had one my entire life until I moved into this house that I'm in now. I'm pretty sure that I got rid of it whenever we moved because it was kind of old and dingy, but I need to get a new one. It's like a small lap one or something, I don't know. I don't need like a huge one. Maybe I do need a huge one because this is what I do for a job now, so. but I have an iron, so I used to have an ironing board, you know. And but we got all that stuff ironed out. Damn, that beard looked good though. You got a little flip around here. That's what's left of our blanket. I'm gonna cut all these things out later and serge all the borders on everything. That way I can take all these shoes and continue to use the entire blanket. I tried to use the whole thing after I make all my little pieces. If there's anything that's worth cutting out and using, then I try to use the whole thing. Now we are back to serging though, because instead of using the sewer on here, because my sewer machine is old, I try to use the serger as much as possible. Move that out of the way a little bit. I got these fabric clips, Lee, instead of using pins all the time. That way, hopefully it helps this part go faster when I'm just serging all the stuff together. Ooh, I did something wrong, Lee. I did something wrong, bud. We're just gonna rock with it though, bud. Who knows? Something's wrong with my pattern. I feel like I mess up on the serger sometimes. Oh gosh, guys, I gotta plug my phone in. We're about to lose everybody. Everybody's about to be, stream's about to end. Wow, that was a close one. It was at 1%. I got an external battery. As soon as we get like 2% on this phone, then we'll go back to working. So rocking that other viewer though, Lee, so maybe somebody's just got me playing in the background. Who knows? Bam, external battery is hooked up. Ooh. Get snacks. I don't know if you heard me earlier, Lee, if you're getting snacks, but whenever I put these sleeves together and the body together, I always serge it together instead of sewing it together because my sewing machine's kind of trash. So I don't know if that's the proper way to do it or if I should be sewing it together at this point instead of serging. But again, I started off serging everything, the entire project. So I just kind of do what I'm comfortable with. Bam. Serge, then sew the seams. Sew the seams? I've never. I always serge the seams. Until like this seam, I'm serging. I should be sewing this seam right here. Whenever I do like the armpits and stuff, I sew it together. But whenever I'm like building the fabric out, I'm serging. Or do I do both? Serge it and sew it? I told you you're going to be yelling at me, Lee. Oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So I don't. I do both for safety reasons. All right, well. I try just to do what I'm comfortable with, you know? That just keeps it do you do a straight stitch? Well, your sewing machine only does a straight stitch, I'm assuming, Lee, because you got that industrial one. Mine has all these different kind of stitches on it. I usually use a zigzag stitch or just a straight stitch. We got these fabric clips there, Lee. That way I don't have to pin every single thing, because that pinning crap be probably my least favorite part of the entire process. Man, there's one arm. Wonder if I need to clean this off a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to do same sides together, so I need to flip this out, because whenever I build my box, these are going to have to be this way anyway, so I'll just go ahead and do that here in a second. After I put the other thing together, we'll go and press our seam out. I feel like this is the most important part right here, is building the fabric. So I always try to take extra time to make sure that this part is kind of, not let's say perfect, but as close to perfect as I can get it. So this takes, for me at least, all concentration to get this lined up nice. That way when I serge this, it's as perfect as I can get it. Because whenever I sew the arms onto the body, that's probably the hardest part for me. And so I try to make sure that everything else is done. The better I do everything else, the easier it makes that if you're tracking. You need your system. Yeah, that's just kind of how I do it, bud. I'm not sure what parts I'm doing wrong, but everything comes out pretty decent enough though, so I can't be doing like everything completely wrong, but I'm also not a professional, so one day, Lee, I'll be as good as you, bud. Damn, we're still just rocking that other guy too, just watching us, Lee, and just hanging out in the background. Take a class, Lee. Stop pressuring me, man. Alrighty, now. No, I know, Lee. I'm just messing with you, dude. I'm just messing with you. So now, if I sew this, Lee, along that surge line, although those garments that I have that have holes in the armpits, it's not from the sleeve. It's from the sleeve and the body meeting each other. But would that keep it from separating like that? But I think it's the blanket that's fucked on those ones, though. It's not my sewing skills on those ones, so I don't know. No, you should definitely cry, though, Lee. You should definitely cry because anybody else and you would have hurt their feelings. Gray? So I surged. It's great. You can have a snack, dude. I surged my arm together. I should sew a straight stitch down the surge line. Got it. I'll give you a little glimpse of my beautiful sewing machine here. I'm missing part of it, Lee, the part that comes out here. But I like not having it though because it lets me do sleeves and stuff. But this sucker's super old though. LX 2500. That's what we're working with, bud. And then technically I don't even have the right spool up here for sewing string. But I put that one up there because I didn't realize how often I was going to have to fill that bobbin up. And I was like, well, let me put a big one up there. That way it doesn't run out. So I don't have to restring it all the time. Hey, it's easy to restring. But that bobbin be running out all the time anyway. So not like it fucking matters. You mean your top stitch thread? Then yes.
Daddy, can I have a snack?
Yeah. It's my daughter. She wants to be YouTube famous too, so maybe I can get YouTube famous and she can just, you know, grab onto my coattails or something. Damn, you saw that back stitching, Lee? There's honey buns, Oakland.
Honey bun?
Yeah, in the cabinet. Or you want me to make a pizza or something?
Can get some yogurt?
A knuckle sandwich?
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Hold on. You
And
want
plus you're in the middle of a...
live stream?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why are you gonna do that in the middle of the lives?
Yeah, we gotta take care of my child. You're the most important thing. Let me finish sewing this part though, real quick.
Okay.
You want chocolate or peanut butter in it?
Just chocolate. Daddy,
Okay.
is this what you use to get off the like black stuff off the edges?
No, look. So you see how like it goes over the edge?
Mm-hmm.
This one right here, it keeps it from falling apart.
Ah. Daddy, I'm gonna put this kitty.
All right. Yeah, Lee, I made her a couple things. A shirt and a skirt. The skirt didn't come out too good, but the shirt's pretty good though. Where's your shirt at, Oakland, that I made you?
I don't know. Which one?
The one with the planet on it?
The
All
one
over?
with the planet, like with
All
the
over?
whole planet space.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't know what the Scott is. I'm trying to get it's recording.
I'll break it off. I can make a pizza. Alrighty, well there's our sleeves done. So I need to
What else can I drink?
iron these seams out real quick. I gotta make some yogurt with some chocolate on it though, real quick for my daughter. Ooh, so we'll plug in the sewing machine, the iron, and let that sucker warm up while we're doing that. My poor boy, dying.
Daddy, is this gonna be TikTok or like a
YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube.
Mm. So you like showing people how to make YouTube stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, I'm not showing anybody how to make anything. I'm just letting them watch me make stuff, Oakland. Because I'm not the one to teach anybody what to do. Because Daddy really doesn't really.
Do it.
Well,
He doesn't really know how to.
I don't want to tell somebody to do something the wrong way. I'm just showing people my way. Oh, they see you, Gray.
I know.
You want chocolate or peanut butter?
Chocolate, just chocolate. Let me bring this over there.
I got it, dude.
There's another right here.
Do you want some yogurt and chocolate?
Thank you. I want some milk.
Some milk?
Chocolate.
Some chocolate milk? Can you grab the milk out? Sorry guys, gotta make sure my kids are alive. I'm not sorry about that, but I know it's right in the middle of the stream. Thankfully, they ate dinner at Nina and Grandpa's, though. Oh, for sure. Oh, they see you, Gray.
I know it.
Say hi. Hi, chat.
Hi,
Say hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
He's the only one really watching us and talking to us. That's the guy that Daddy watches.
Daddy watches?
Yeah. Alrighty here. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Is that a song by Beyonce or something? I think. Damn. All right, Lee, do I press the seam out from this side or do I do it from this side? I think I do it from this side, right? So it lays more flat. Or do I don't know. Usually I just do what feels right to me, you know, and I think I usually do both. When I iron out my seam, do I iron out this side of the seam, or do I iron out the ends, the right side of the seam? I think I sometimes do either just this part or both. Both. See, Lee, might not have had a class, but I've put a couple things together. I know. Yeah, there's that arm done. Oh, motherfucker. Burnt myself. Yeah, that's the hard part, Lee, about taking on classes. I got kids, so the free time that I do get spend with the old lady. When she's off of work, because she has a real job. I guess technically she's the breadwinner, but like we said earlier, Lee, equality and everything, you know. Alrighty, there is that. Oh, I left the sleeve in there. No, yes, Lee, I do have a real job in my world, doing markets every weekend and making this stuff here to sell and sourcing everything, all that kind of stuff. But my old lady is a manager at a bar, so she has to go and clock in and do actual grown-up people stuff and deal with human beings, which is probably my least favorite thing to do, is go deal with people. So I try to do things that require me to be not into, this is public, you know, but not in public. So I ran my own business for 3 years, and I worked with myself, for myself, by myself. So I like it. And this, I get to do the same thing, kind of just do whatever I want. And that's the secret to happiness, guys. This channel is called The Pursuit of Happiness. That's the secret. Is do whatever the fuck you want. The hell with what anybody else says. Alrighty, now it's time to build our. This is the back, but time to build the body of this thing. Here's our front. Bam. I'll lay this out on the ground so you can kind of get a look of it. I lost my arms. There they are. No, so for 3 years I did lawn mowing and landscaping. I'll send you some pictures, Lee. Or I'll post some pictures or something. I'll send them to you on Instagram, bud. So you can see some of the landscaping jobs I did. Pretty good fucking work, if I say so myself. But with my back and my disability stuff with the VA, I couldn't do it anymore. It was too much. And to hire a bunch of people to work half as hard as me and give them all my money, I was no, not for me. So I just wrapped it up, and now we just do the markets and this stuff, and that's good enough for me. I'm not trying to be. It would be nice to be super rich and all that kind of crazy shit, but I don't even worry or stress about money now. It's easy when you don't have any, I guess. I don't know, but yep. So I did landscaping, pressure washing, lawn mowing. Really any kind of outside work that I could do for like 3 years. Before that, I did cell phone tower stuff, which was nice because I worked on the road, and again, it was just me and a group of guys in a truck, and that was it. We just worked in the middle of nowhere on cell phone towers and stuff, so that was kind of cool. Anything but a traditional job. I've worked in restaurants as a server and a cook, and I sold cars for a little while. That was the worst job I ever had in my entire life, selling cars. Never again. But yeah, man, Lee, I tell you, but I've had probably one of the craziest lives you could ever. I've just always said yes to an opportunity. Whatever, I've never been scared to say yes to an opportunity, if that makes sense. But here we go. This is what the front will look like when it's kind of all said and done. Yeah, all before 35, Lee. Construction, military. I've been to school about 4 different times. Did cell phone tower stuff for about a year. Ran my own business for 3. And now I've been doing kind of my own thing for the last, I don't know, year or so. But really, like I just said before, though, that's the secret, man. Whatever I wanted to do, or whatever I'm like, oh, that sounds cool, let's go give it. I've just always been willing to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Good or bad, sometimes it's been bad. But sometimes it's been good. I prefer it that way. I could never. I could never do the. I don't know, the 9 to 5 for 20 years, the same fucking job, and just we won't say anything so we don't get banned or nothing. But like, man, I don't know how people do it. Good for them, you know, and fucking 401k and benefits and all that kind of crazy stuff. But I'm a Christian, and the Lord provides, and He's always taking care of me. If you're not a Christian, then just the cosmos will always just, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I guess, who knows. That's how I started doing this, but I just freaking, me and my old lady, we wanted to start making stuff, and she was down south in Miami for a weekend with her, seeing her, one of her friends. That's where my old lady's from, is from Miami, and she was down there, and we've been looking at sergers, and I went and bought it for us for Christmas. Just, I don't know. So I guess I've been doing this for 6 months. I've only been making stuff for 6 months. But right after Christmas, I just went and bought us a serger for hobby purposes, and now look at me go, bud. But thanks, Lee. We're about to build this sucker, the body of it out. Yeah, that's to die with no story, you know, at the end of it all. That's seems kind of boring to me, you know. Whenever my grandkids and whatever, hey, what'd you do? Or my kids, or hey, dad, what'd you do your whole life? Oh, just a bump on a log and 9 to 5 it, son, and never experienced anything in the world. I've been to Scotland, Jordan, Iraq, Portugal, Puerto Rico. I got a bunch of crazy stories. And I'm just looking at my garment right now. That's usually what I do. Usually spend about 5 minutes just envisioning it coming together, and it seems to help me. So just bear with me as I stare at my garment on the ground not put together. Right? It's, to me, it sounds boringly too, but like it'd be cool for a little while to just like to learn something. But after you've learned most of what your job entails, it just gets boring. I could definitely not be like a computer person 9 to 5. That I can never do. But once you've kind of learned the skill of the trade that you're doing, then it just becomes monotony. You know, it's just the same thing every day, the same thing every day. And that sounds like a fucking the worst time to be had. Uh, yeah, man, I got some cool stuff. So, with everything going on in the world right now, I don't know what I can tell on YouTube and not like offend people, but so I was down in Puerto Rico for 3 months, working with the Border Patrol and Coast Guard, which was pretty sick. The Coast Guard's got some freaking badass toys, man. They got some cool boats and helicopters, and they got some of the most fun stuff to do in the military. But I worked down in Puerto Rico catching like the people running drug boats and like submarines and stuff to Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, so there's no customs. There's no custom checks whenever you fly in and out of Puerto Rico to America. So people, what they do is from Central and South America, they'll run their drugs to Puerto Rico, and then get to fly them or ship them without being as having as many inspections. So I did that for 3 months, and you know, we got to spend all night long sitting on a freaking beach in Puerto Rico looking at the stars and waiting for people to like run boats on shore, and then we'd call into the Coast Guard and Border Patrol, and like it was crazy, man, crazy times. Puerto Rico's sick too. We freaking went and saw waterfalls, and I'll send you my personal my personal Instagram, Lee, here after we're done with this crap. And I got some pictures of Puerto Rico on there. I have a tablet that I've kept that has a bunch of pictures from Scotland. I spent 2.5 months in Scotland, which was freaking sick, dude. It was pretty much a vacation the whole time. That's a long story there, but Scotland's a beautiful country. I like Scotland. Jordan was cool because I was on the Sea of Aqaba, which is southern Jordan. But so you got like Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iraq, Israel, and then Egypt, all around a little, like, there's like a little Sea of Aqaba, and it goes Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Iraq, and another country right here, and then you got Israel, and then you got Egypt, all around this little tiny body of water. And so that was pretty cool. I got to watch the sunset over Egypt and Israel for 2.5 months, which, I don't know. You can definitely, it's weird over there. It's old. You can feel it in the air. It's weird to explain, but just, all right, great. But you can definitely tell that it's an ancient land. All right, my son Zeppelin wants to show off his jacket that I made him. Look at that sucker. Throw it on real quick, Gray. Let him see. Bam, look at that thing. Here, let's move this up a little bit so they can see you better. You gonna put your hood up? Yep. Do a couple slow spins so they can see it. Wow. Yes, sir. Show it off, boy. Yeah, dude. Got stars on it. Got a Redskins logo on the front.
Show them the hoodie.
Got our hoodie here. Come here, let's show Lee real quick. So this is one of the first things I ever made, Lee. And you can see here my seams are on the outside, even on the hood. My seams on the outside on the hood. But he loves it though, so that's all that matters to me. Ooh.
Daddy, can I do like a fashion finger too?
But yeah, super fun, man. I got to shoot. I've shot rockets, snipers, shotguns, thrown grenades. You know, I did all the fun stuff. It does suck being in the military at times.
Daddy,
But
can I show them a fashion finger too?
if you can go look in your drawer and find your shirt, it's in your drawer. I think it might be in your top one. It's in there somewhere, Oakland Rain. All right, dude. Can you go grab me my pins out of the top drawer? The yellow ones?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Yeah, crazy experience, man. Oh, that's the skirt. All right. Keep looking. So this is the skirt that I made my daughter.
Yep.
It's a, I didn't know what I was doing, so it's really just
Football shirt.
not great. But the shirt I made her, though, is
It's
really
nice.
good.
Yeah,
As soon as she finds the shirt,
Yeah.
the shirt's cool.
Yeah, that shirt's nice.
The shirt is nice, yes, sir.
Daddy, is that football?
It's planets, planet Earth.
Oh, I really want to.
Yeah, that's where you live, right there.
Is it?
Somewhere, yeah. Here, bring it here, I'll show you. Look, so you see right here?
Yeah.
That little part sticking out, that's Florida.
Where?
That's where we live.
That's Florida.
Yes, sir. My baby. Well, I'll find it. That way we can show them on the next one, okay? Oh, for sure, Lee. That's my favorite thing. So we're just lining everything up so I can pin it all together. Same sides facing each other, all that good stuff for you people out there in the internet world. But we're working on just getting it all pinned together so we can continue building this thing. All right, hold on, Gray. Yep, we got to do one part at a time, though, okay?
Daddy, I got my baby doll on you.
You make this part look so easy, Lee, which is crazy, but this is like, try and get this shit lined up and...
Oh, can I help, Daddy?
No, you cannot.
So sorry.
But go play, child of mine. Thankfully, Lee, I guess that
Where's the box? Right here?
my YouTube's limited right now in the live stream, so I don't have to worry about any like weird people seeing my kids or anything. That's kind of the biggest thing that concerns me is some weirdo finding my stream and seeing my kids and two mentors and over 100 projects. Yeah. Maybe, Lee. You're my mentor, Lee. Just click the circle on the bottom, Gray.
What circle?
As much of a mentor as you are to me, bud. I appreciate all the help you've given me. All the little tips and tricks.
The middle one?
Let me see. Come here. Let me see. No, if you click this button right here, then you can go to, look, bam, that's us. We're live. Bam.
That's us right now?
Close. There you go.
That's us right now, Dad?
Yeah, that's us right now. It's a little delayed, technically. Probably like 10 seconds or so.
Yeah.
But yeah, but thankfully, I can only have up to 25 people in my stream right now. So I guess that kind of limits that a little bit. All right, guys, get out of my ear.
I'm not even talking. I can't see.
Get out of my ear. Thank you.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, you're it, Lee. You're my internet friend, and then I have different friends in different areas of my life. I got one best friend, but he lives in Pennsylvania now. He works for he builds pools for. He's got a nice union job, and he builds pools for like hotels and the government and like hospitals and stuff for like. Pretty cool. He gets to work in some pretty cool places. And then I have like friends, thrifting friends or like market friends and stuff like that. But like we don't hang out. I don't hang out. I hang out more with you online, Lee, than I do anybody else, bud. Besides my kids and
You were supposed to pin it on when I was scrolling down and I got also the YouTube short and I just saw you when you were making this. It's on your iPad.
Yeah.
iPad. Just 100.
Ooh. Not that I don't like people or anything, but I don't like people. I don't have enough time to have friends, I feel like. If that makes sense, between children and work and doing this stuff and everything that has to happen in life. I just feel like I don't have time for friends. And nor do I care about what other people care about. You know, I don't care to go to the bar and drink or like none of that stuff sounds fun to me. But if you want to go thrifting or like that kind of stuff, that's what I like doing. I don't have a boat or like a side by side or anything crazy to go like do with people. So it's literally just hang out and do this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about what the world is doing. I'm not into any of that. All right, I'll see you in a second. Lee.
It's starting to get blue.
No, my buddy that I'm talking to in the chat.
Wait, you're doing a chat live stream?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Is I got a buddy of mine in here. You see all these words on the screen? All this right here. That's my buddy. He's typing because he can't talk to me. You know what I mean? So he's got to type it out.
Does he have your phone number?
No.
No. So he texts.
Oh yeah, in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, like something. Like when you're doing like a YouTube video and it's like banned items and you're on a chat while you're doing that, it's like. Yeah.
When people are like on their YouTube videos and they say like,
but they're
"Hey
doing
chat."
chat too. Like at the beginning, they're like, "Hi," and then at the last, they're like, "Bye."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's them talking to the chat.
Oh, Daddy, I got this cut at Nina's house on the swing set.
On the swing set? Oh, we're gonna cut your arm off later, I guess.
No.
Yep, we gotta cut it off.
But Daddy, can you do like a YouTube channel like they can hear you, but it's not like a chat thing? Can you do like that?
Well, I could like minimize the chat and then they would just see me working, but I wouldn't be able to see what they were talking about or anything. And that's part of doing the live stream is interacting with people.
So he's showing you how to make it?
Yeah, and he's the guy that I watch all the time.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, that's who I'm talking to. But he's watching me today instead of me watching him. It's my least favorite part. Right here is doing all this freaking pinning crap. And it takes me a while because I'm trying to, again, this is the part that I can make sure is right, because when I go and put the arms on, that's like the hardest part for me, is doing the fucking arms. So the more right I can make all this stuff, the easier that part is for me. So that's why it's taking me forever to do this, because I'm trying to be
Daddy, this is gonna be a long video.
not a perfectionist on it, but kind of a perfectionist.
Daddy, you know how sometimes YouTube people like it's a job,
Yep.
and like they have like people that hold the camera and stuff?
Yeah. Maybe one day Oakland will be that famous or something, and we can pay somebody to hold our phone for us.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like somebody holding my phone, because what if somebody wants to see my phone?
Oh, it would only be your friend, and you shouldn't have anything on your phone that is that secretive anyways, Oakland Rain. You're a baby. Ooh. Alright guys, now we're serging this fabric together now. And this is the body, so once we get this part done, then it's ironing time, and then putting the arms on time. I was making sure my iron was unplugged so I don't burn my house down. But then I got to make a hood, I think. I definitely want to put a hood on this one. We'll see how I feel. Maybe we'll do a hood tomorrow, because we've been on this thing 138 minutes, so fucking 2 hours. Crazy. I don't know. Once we get this done, though, we're like 3/4 of the way done right now. So maybe another hour, and so 3-ish hours to put this together, maybe. I've never timed myself though, so this is, yeah, thankfully, this is the first time I've actually done something with a timer to see how long it takes.
Sorry about the phone inside.
Oh yeah, you better apologize again.
Sorry.
Yeah, I want to get the this body done. I want to get it so I can put it on and show you. So maybe the hood's tomorrow, or maybe I'll make like an actual YouTube video and not a live stream of me doing the hood. That way I can make some short reels out of it and a video out of it, so we can get those fucking subscriptions up. Bear with me though, I need a drink.
No, this is my stuff.
Making some chocolate milk. I can make a video from the live streams. After it renders, you can download the file. Download it like to my tablet or my phone, because I don't have a computer, Lee. And I don't know, I really haven't been filming it to show off the garment or anything onto my tablet. Got it. So, I don't know how I would make this into a video, per se. Or like a short or something. Also, it's my first stream, so like, I don't know where to... Yeah, I need a computer one day. I'm not a technology person, though, Lee. I use technology for video games and watching YouTube. That's about it. That's some good chocolate milk right there. But as I find out, get yourself a MacBook one day. No, for sure, that's what I want, Lee, because I'm all Apple, everything here. I got an iPad, iPhone, Apple Watch, all that kind of stuff. But I'll get a like a MacBook Air or something one day, so I can do some video editing as if we ever get monetized, Lee, then that's what I'll do, but is get a computer. But no, I love video games, Lee. That's probably like number 3 favorite thing to do is play video games.
Daddy, you should play video games like on a video.
Yeah, on the video. Daddy's not good enough to play video games in front of people like that, though. Oh yeah, I got an iPad. I can edit on your iPad. Got it. I have CapCut right now on my phone. Perfect. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do then, is just use my iPad for now. Unless one of my subscribers, you know, wants to send me some fan mail.
Fan mail? Yeah.
Oh, I'm just taking a break, having a drink real quick.
Daddy, what if someone makes a mini t-shirt?
That'd be cute.
And a mini.
Oh, what?
To go fit.
I have 54 subscribers, Lee. All right. Same, but that's my top, I don't know, favorite things is helping people. Maybe your library. Yeah, maybe not, Lee. That means I gotta go out in public.
Daddy, did you used to play with Legos when you were?
Yeah, when I was a little baby like you.
But did you actually make stuff?
I've been every age.
But did you actually like make stuff
Yeah.
out of them?
Yeah, we had
And
different
not
ones
just
though.
like a blob. Of
Yeah, Daddy didn't really play with Legos. We had other kinds of Legos back in the day.
something. Like those big blobs.
Bionicles ones or something. I forget what they're called.
Like the little.
They make like figures. No.
Blobs,
Yeah.
like.
They still sell them at the store. Maybe I'll buy y'all one so y'all can make it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and then I gotta ask like the people at the library, hey, can I use the computer? And then they're probably gonna charge me to use it. But that's what my tax dollars are for, right? So then we'll get into talking about the government, and then I'll be like upset. So I'll just leave anyways. So we'll just use the iPad.
Well, you have a computer, but it's broken.
Yeah, well, the library charges you to freaking.
Beautiful.
I don't know, Lee. I've never been, bud, but if they did, they charge you to go to state parks.
To stay.
I could only imagine that they're charged for everything, you know?
Wow, what if the people that
You didn't even say anything. Not at the library. Well, good to know. But do they have like video editing software on the computers at the library? Yeah, I'm in a small city, Lee. I'm from small town USA, bud.
Daddy, what town are you actually
From Eustis.
from? Eustace?
Yeah.
What was my mommy
Mommy's from down south, from Miami.
down south?
Yeah, Daddy grew up not far from here.
Not far from you?
Correct.
So you guys grew up in different states?
Correct, yeah.
And we grew up in this state.
Well, yeah.
What was growing up in this state?
Yeah, I don't know. I like small town USA. I've been in the military, but I was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia, and that's kind of a big city or town, not like Chicago or New York or anything, but bigger than what I grew up in, and I couldn't stand it. The traffic, the amount of people, just man, what a
Daddy, did you like your job? Did you like your military job?
yeah,
You like
yeah, it was fun. Daddy got to do all kinds of cool stuff.
all kinds? Did you get to practice like doing the stuff before you actually went out in the
Yeah,
environment?
yeah,
And like practice putting on your stuff.
yeah.
Like your stuff in case you need to like go somewhere and it's like urgent and you took off your like two.
You have to put it all on real quick. Yeah, yep. And we do practicing for that. That's correct.
Practicing. You need to practicing like shooting outside.
Yes.
Like whenever.
So, but I like small town. I like it for my kids. You know, I like going to like big cities because there's so much stuff to do and like stuff to see. But we take our kids places though. We take them down to Miami to see my old ladies, like friends and family that are down there. In like a week and a half. So not this week, not so like technically like 2 weeks. We're taking all the kids to Savannah, Georgia, so they can go see Savannah, and I got a market up in Savannah, 2-day market. So we're gonna take the kids with us and go up there for a week, hang out in Savannah, so they can see Savannah and all like the history and stuff. So that's
Is Savannah far?
it's 4 hours away.
4 hours.
Correct.
So not half. Well, I might bring my dog.
Definitely.
Some of my doggies for the car ride. 4 hours.
No, yeah, it's gonna be a blast, man. We're super excited. We're gonna go up there for the week before my market. We got an Airbnb for the week, and we're just gonna go up there right in downtown Savannah, so we can wake up and just
for a week?
walk around. Yes, Oakland,
Wow.
and so we can just like walk around and take pictures, and the kids can experience
Wait, is it where
different
the
stuff.
Eiffel Tower is from?
No, that's in Paris. It's a different country, very far away.
Yeah, Daddy, we should go to Paris. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not.
Alrighty. Well, we're gonna start putting this thing together. Hopefully everything comes out right, guys. We lost our other viewer though, Lee. We're down to just you, bud. YouTube needs to freaking put me in the algorithm. All right, guys. Y'all need to take that to the bedroom, though. You're being loud.
Wait, first I'm gonna stick everything in my pad. Don't do. I don't lose this stuff. Oh no, look at my puppy dog. And we definitely keep the snacks. Like really. But Daddy,
What open?
you know you can actually, I think, get breakfast at the house. Like the hotel. Like,
We're staying in an Airbnb again.
or the Airbnb like
Yeah.
we did at Disney.
That's correct. You and Rihanna were my first real viewers. Oh, sick. You're my first viewer, Lee. So, thanks for returning the favor, bud. And thanks for pitting up with me. It's a pretty good gig, man. That's what my cousin does. She owns a house cleaning company. She does like new construction cleaning though. So whenever like somebody's done building a house, she goes in and like cleans everything from all the construction workers. My cousin does a lot though. She does that. She does like tattooing eyelashes and all that kind of stuff. And she's going to school.
Daddy, you know what tattooing, Daddy?
I don't know what that means. Nom, this is Las Vegas.
Eyeliner.
I have no idea.
Daddy, you know what doing stuff with your eyes called? It's called like mascara.
No, she's in Vegas. Gotcha. Maybe she should look into doing new construction though, because it's fun. There's nothing in the house, so it's super easy. You don't have to worry about like people's shit everywhere. You literally just vacuum, mop, and wipe the mirrors down. No, my cousin is super interesting. She's crazy. She's similar to me, man. She's got her uh beauty license to like cut hair and crap. She's got her nursing license. She's going back to school to get her physician's assistant's license or like degree or whatever. And she owns 2 businesses, so she's freaking like doing the damn thing. Super crazy. She's got a lot of ambition, and she definitely has a pretty cool life, pretty fulfilling life. And she's got 4 kids, so she's a super busy person. I don't know how she does everything with 4 kids and running 2 businesses and all. Like, she's crazy. I feel like I have no time in the day. Does she have a partner? Sometimes Lee, technically she's married, but they have a weird relationship. She lives not far from me, but her husband lives in Orlando, and he owns a trucking company. But they're like together, but live apart. It's weird. I don't know, bud. I don't fucking ask questions. She is one of my favorite cousins, though, so I love her regardless of what she has going on in her personal life. Yeah, it's weird, man, but not my life, so I can't live it for her. So I just love her regardless. No idea though, bud, because she does it by her. Like she's got the kids by herself. He lives in Orlando, and like she's the one that has the kids and takes them to school and all the stuff. So I don't know how she does it. She's definitely freaking a lot better at time management than me, but I also do everything off of my time. So I don't really care. I'm the worst person when it comes to, like scheduling something. I'm just we're going to do it now. Kind of like, oh, I have an idea. Let's go do this idea. I'm not so much of a planner, if that makes sense. I hate planning stuff. I just want to go do. She definitely her like time management and her scheduling skills are just obviously probably one of the best that I know of. And that says a lot. I was in the military. I worked in the ER. I ran my own business, and I hate running on a schedule. I just want to run on my internal schedule. Ooh. Yeah, you're better than me, Lee, because I be not showing up to family functions, showing up late, showing up early sometimes. I'll show up an hour early just cause we're family. What are you gonna do? Tell me I can't be here? I'm early. Get over it. So maybe my life would have been easier, Lee, if I was more willing to be a normal person in society, but that's boring. not that my life has been hard or anything, but you know, we could definitely probably be a little more successful if I was more willing to fall in line. Yeah. Alrighty, well, we have got the body put together. It's inside out right now, but I am about to go and iron all this. Oh, I need to do the other sewing part though, right, Lee? I gotta sew the straight stitch on this thing. I got a question for you, Lee. So, yeah, who cares? Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I'll just go home if it's a problem with me being early. So, when I sew my straight stitch, should I sew it on the serge or should I sew it on the bottom of the serge? It's got the Nike hat, man. Do it. What do you think, though, bud? On the bottom. Got it. Thank you, sir. Hey, man, look at these fucking Nike shorts. I know you don't care, but these are some Y2K Nike carpenter shorts. These suckers are like $150 on eBay, dude. My old lady got them for me for Father's Day. I've been trying to find the pair in the wild on my own, and I haven't been able to find a pair, and she bought me a pair for Father's Day, so now I can stop looking so hard.
Daddy,
My baby.
can I show them the world's biggest
You can show Lee real quick. Hey, that's the world's biggest Lego tower. All right. Haha, it's broke now. That's what's cool to me, you know. almost done. I need to start dinner. It's in 15 minutes. You eat dinner at like 9 o'clock? That's kind of late.
You ate dinner at 9 o'clock.
We do eat dinner late sometimes ourselves, but I thought we were the weirdos in the world. But thanks for hanging out though, Lee. I'll catch you on the next one whenever you dip out of here. You said 15 minutes, but there is your goodbye now ahead of time. Don't be fighting, guys. Oh, I'm about to make a frozen pizza, Lee.
No, not a frozen pizza.
I'll freeze your pizza, Gray.
No.
You don't gotta eat any. You had dinner at Nina's.
I know. I'm a frozen pizza, but it's a cheese.
No. Damn it. Oh. Whew. My strain came out on my sewing needle, guys, so bear with me. So what happens if I don't pull my tails far enough? Yeah, if I don't pull my tags far enough, then whenever I start sewing again, it freaking comes right out.
Dublin, which side are you gonna take? Which way is left? This one? Okay, which one are you gonna pick now? Right? Which one are you gonna pick now? Which one are you gonna pick now? Left? Which way is left? This way? What? This way? This way? What? That way? How do you spell that? You got this one. You have like...
Careful, Gray. Get some water, dude. Son's got a little bit of a cough.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, he's got, I don't know, him and my daughter have been fighting a like summer cold thing for like almost 2 weeks now. Oakland's almost over it, but my
Daddy,
son is still fighting it.
this is the
I see. It's amazing. Looks beautiful. I like all the colors. Looks amazing.
What's your favorite color?
Haha, broke again.
What's your favorite color? Favorite color out of all of them, Daddy? What's your favorite?
Red.
Red.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the red? Oh, wait.
Yeah. But they're, I don't know. They're
Daddy,
fun.
what's your actually favorite color?
Red.
That's your favorite
Yes.
color? You want to know my favorite color?
Pink.
Pink, purple, blue, white.
Oh. But we're kind of hippies though, Lee. My kids are unvaxxed. They don't go to regular school, do homeschooling, all that kind of crazy stuff.
Daddy, do you have the tablet on the ABC
The
map?
tablet's in there. Damn, we're about to rock this Supreme pizza though. From Aldi's. After the oven heats up.
Where's your bag?
Huh?
Where's your thingy up?
Up here?
Puppy.
Yeah, I'm anti government, anti people telling me what to do with my kids.
When you're done with that, can you put this in
I
the
will,
wash,
yes,
please?
my baby. Go do some ABC Mouse or something.
I don't know what the tablet is.
It's on the couch or something. Ask Zeppelin. And I don't trust people with my kids, you know? I don't want somebody to be yelling at my kids or anything.
Liam's just playing with Zeppelin, and Zeppelin's...
All right, Oakland, I don't care. Go do some ABC Mouse. You know, and not that I'm opposed to like modern medicine and stuff. I was a corpsman in the Navy for 5 years. You know, I believe in modern medicine, but I also believe that they're trying to fuck with us. So the longer I can protect my children from people trying to fuck with them, better for them, I guess. And when they're older, if they want to, you know, get vaccinated or anything, then they can do that on their own choice. But I don't like forcing stuff on my children. Just because somebody that doesn't know me or I've never met says that I should do this. Yeah, and I don't want to do something that's going to affect them. They can make those decisions later. There's enough poison and shit in all of our food, in our water system, that I don't want to be putting a bunch of forever metals and chemicals in their body that, who knows, in fucking 20 years, that could be the reason why we're all dying.
Dad,
Gray?
I threw up.
Oh my gosh.
I was close to the foot.
Alright. In the kitchen or the bathroom?
Right.
Oh,
That's it. Water.
gross. Go rinse your mouth out in the sink in the bathroom.
Okay.
Great. Here, dude. Get some medicine, bud. Watch out, Oakland. Go to your room, Oakland. Here's some medicine. And then go find a bottle of water, dude.
No, it's fine.
No, you need a bottle of water to drink. Woody, go look in Daddy's room. All right.
Daddy,
Oakland.
no, I think you showed up.
I said go to your room, Oakland. Go. I don't want you bouncing that ball out here. Bam.
It was on my shirt.
Alright, in the laundry room. And then go put these Legos away. Rain, come put these Legos away.
Open.
Rain,
Yeah.
put these Legos away.
I didn't know. Don't drop it. I can't see it. I couldn't see it.
Go out to Oakland for one. There's one in the sister's room, I know.
Daddy, what else? Daddy, put it in.
Thank you. Drink it.
Yeah.
Let me drink it.
It's on
You got it.
open. What are you having?
I'm making this pizza, dude.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Can we have some salad?
No, I'm not making a salad, dude. You gonna have a piece of this pizza when it's done cooking? Can you go get the pepperonis from Loki? So I can add some more?
I will.
Are they back in the fridge?
Yeah. It's a truck. Can I put some pepperonis on it? Gotta take it apart. I'll put some more. The one right there. Did you find them?
Yes.
Hold on. Oh, can I help?
No.
Oh, no. Wait, man, Daddy. Oh, there's one over there. No, there's. Sorry.
I'm gonna put one like here and here.
Okay.
There you go. All right, watch out.
Can I pick some more? Cheese? Can I put some cheese on, Daddy?
Like that, but you gotta get the sucker open first.
Where did you get it from?
Aldi's?
Oh. You've had it before?
Right, this is just normal life, man. This is just our normal life. It's not normal. I don't know. I feel like our family's kind of
Are you
crazy.
gonna get the cheese thing?
No, not the cheese. I'm just gonna put big slices on.
Oh, can I get some big slices? Yep.
Normal enough, yeah. Does the job for us.
Oh, boy.
We're not trying to be anybody special. Right, it's in slices. You gotta pull it apart.
Okay, like this.
That fresh mozzarella, though.
I'll put one right there. There. I ate mozzarella before.
Yeah, mozzarella's good. No more. Here, that's to eat. Super yummy cheese.
Mhm.
All right, can you put that in the fridge?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like we're far from your normal, though. Alrighty, bud.
That looks good with it.
This is what we're working with so far.
Daddy, that looks good.
Damn, it
with
does look good, huh? Look at that thing.
Daddy, that looks good with with this.
Oh, with just the sleeves not on it?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good. The back looks like it's back looks good. Is it nighttime?
Thanks,
already?
bud.
Are you making another one? Are you making another one, Daddy?
I try to make it so it's always got like somewhat of a cool piece of the design or the image, you know. So bam. Do that inside out. Put my hat back on so I can hide this mop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Alrighty. Here's what we're working with so far. So this, watch out, Gray. What I do, Lee, is I take this and I'm gonna flip it right, send it through the inside, and then I serge. Bam. The same with this one over here. Move, Gray. So this one right here, I'm gonna take it like this. Yeah, right sides together. I know, bud. Working on it. So, right sides together. This goes inside because I've already flipped this out. And this is for, not you, Lee, you know, but for the YouTube world. But I slide that sucker in there. So now, technically I have right sides together because it's inside. And then I'm gonna take this, spend 20 minutes pinning it all together.
Painting it?
Serge that, and then I'll do the other side. Oh, well, you know how to pit sleeves together though, Lee. Camera malfunction. Ooh. This is probably the one of the most pain in the butt parts. Is putting these sleeves in here. And if you know an easier way to do this, Lee, don't be gatekeeping any secrets from me, dude. Fill me in. But this is the easiest way I've found to do it, is to just send the sleeve inside and slowly walk it around. I try to, what I usually do is take it, find my center, and then I pin my two centers to the points, if you're tracking, Lee. That way, all I got to do is work that part around. And then again, this is the hardest part for me right here, is the sleeve. So bear with me as I struggle to do this. All right, I gotta read this out loudly. Uh, After sewing the shoulders together, you can iron it and then you can serge the sleeves onto the middle of the shoulder seams and then flip it and then sew the side seams up. So now, originally, Lee, the first, here, I'll show you, bud. This one that I made here, it's kind of got a different, it's got a different pattern. All right. It's a nice hoodie I made. It's one of the first things that I made. I think this is the first thing I made using a pattern. And that's how that one was. Like you seamed up, like it just came together. Raglan sleeves. I don't know what that means. But so that one, like it all sewed together like you're talking about in that message there. Problem is that doing that is I had a hard time getting the bottom of my sleeves lined up, if that makes sense. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but like you seam the side, like you would serge the sides and then it would connect to the sleeve. I did that on a couple. I've done that before. You're sewing it round. I'm telling you to sew it flat. Yeah, that means nothing to me, Lee. Appreciate it though, bud. Um, does that mean I sew my sleeves on before I sew the sleeves down the arm length? The instructions will tell you. Yeah, yeah. They're hard to read though. I don't know. I feel like the instructions are hard to understand sometimes for me, but I don't have 2 years of classes, so yes, like how I do it. Yeah, it was I'm pretty sure how you're explaining it, Lee. I'm pretty sure that I've done that before in the past. When I first started, that's how I was doing it, based off of the instructions. Um and then off of like YouTube videos, watching a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do it and stuff. But it seems like this way is easier for me. I don't know. This way it just seems easier. Could not be, but it seems easier to me. It's probably the hard way. Story of my life, though, Lee. I always do it the hard way. It's definitely the hard way because then I gotta sew it like around my serger and I gotta like flip it and flip it and flip it and flip it like. So I'm definitely doing it the hard way. Thanks, bud. I find this is the easiest way. Uh, for me though, to not mess up my seams. But here we go, chat. We are all fabric clipped up, and we are off to the serger. Gotta take off our piece here. I'll show you, chat, what's going on. So this slides in there, so that way you have a flat, straight surface, right? But whenever you're doing like sleeves or round stuff, this comes out. That way you can roll it around in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. So put that to the side so it's out of our way. I don't know where to put this camera though, so y'all can like see me doing this without it being now you can see my messy house though. I don't like that. Guess that's the best we got. Yeah, but I'm almost done though. This is
Are you still doing the like live stream, like
uh-huh.
Snapchat
Yep.
talk things? Daddy,
Oakland.
have a snacky.
Be careful, Oakland. That's how you'll break it.
Daddy, is this how you do it? Daddy, is this how you do it?
Kind of, Oakland. I'll show you in a minute.
Daddy, can I have a little bit of
I'll get you some in a minute.
Daddy, so this is what I made.
Wow,
So
that's
this is
super
the
cool.
gun. This is the lightsaber. This is the one that goes off, and this is the like
Lightning bolt.
yeah. And this is where I put that. This is my garden,
Your garden.
and this is where we sit.
Okay, and this is your door.
Yep. Then this is where we play cash.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Hey, good job, dude.
myself for my videos here. The guy that
Yeah,
you
it's
do.
still there.
He's still there?
Yeah.
Hey, Lassie? Oakland, come here. I want to show you something. Look. So this is where we sit. This is my garden. This is where we feed trash. This is my door. This is my lighter. This is my gun. This is the lightning bolt. This is when it goes red. And then we got this telephone. No. Then we got this. Daddy, I didn't show you, but this little thing right here goes in right there. And then that's this a spot changing room? No. No, you can turn it okay. I changed stuff around. I put it down right there, and I put it right there.
Alrighty. That's good, dude.
Oh, but this brown one opens, you can leave, and then I gotta go poop.
Alright, well, we got one sleeve done. I gotta go iron it too, but bam, there's the first sleeve. I gotta go iron it out and all that good stuff. But she's on there. Bam, looking good too. Look at that, Lee. Bam, look at those seams, boy. But that's what we're working with right now. So I got one more arm to do and then the hood. But right now we have got one arm and the body done. So we're, I don't know, about 80% done. We get this arm on there, bam, it'll look something like that. Ooh, thanks, Lee. But it's time to eat, guys. Well, Lee, it's time to eat, bud. So I'm going to do this off stream. I'm going to go iron this out, and I'm I guess we're gonna do the other arm and the hood tomorrow. So stay tuned, everybody. We're gonna be finishing this sucker up. I don't know, I kind of like that it matches with the like hats and stuff, but it doesn't match like the color scheme. I think it looks good like that. Thanks for hanging out though, Lee. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you being hanging in here with me and watching me try to figure it out as we go, bud. Appreciate you hanging out for the live stream. Our first one, so you know I'm gonna have to get you an OG shirt whenever I'm rich and famous, and you can have like first ever stream watcher. Of course, bud. Thanks, man. You be helping me, dog. I appreciate it, man. You be, yes, and you. I appreciate everything you do for me, dude. You be helping me for almost 6 months now, bud. But I'll catch you later, bud. I'll holler at you at the next one. I gotta get out of here and go eat some food and then get ready for bed.
Peace.
Peace. Later, bud.